for quite some time. A lot of picks, a lot of bans, and left us with Nouns banning Mirage again and leaving the map that they have yet to lose on this season, which is Dust 2. What are the keys to victory if you are the side of Chill Guys? Since, I mean, you got to say that Nouns would be an overdog favorite coming into this matchup.
Play exactly how you played on Ancient. Just don't switch it up and just stick to your roots. And it looks like they're going into this pistol doing exactly that. Magic with that P250 looking to find an opener for his team here. Peeping, sitting at that car angle, hoping to not get his head taken off. And they spot him, and he's getting tagged through, and he goes down, managing to find tab and throw. I didn't even see him shoot.
I didn't even see him get a bullet off, but a 1-for-1 trade. You're gonna say full long control goes the way of Chill Guys, but I mean, to that point, they have so much space now that they can move around. They can put a guy in mid. You see Merle is kind of waiting down there, letting his team. He's going to hear all of that information. He hears all of these rotates, and he's going to slowly, like a cheetah, work up behind these players, chasing an antelope like it's his prey. And they're not going to expect him coming from the flank, and Merle's going to get one, but Cryptic follows up.
Off the top rope from Cryptic there on Evan. And Magic setting a 1v2 situation. Finds the second. They just swing forward, and he hits the shots.
In a bots indeed. Magic finds both in a quite unlikely situation, and it has been the story of the game for Nouns so far, making very small mental errors, and it has been leading to Chill Guys clutching these rounds up, because, I mean, that's a 3v1 scenario. They shouldn't be losing those, but again, they continue to find rounds, and regardless of who we say, where the experience is, the growth, all these sorts of things, the talent, Chill Guys is finding a way to continually put rounds on the board, and now they are putting Nouns on the back foot on their own map pick.
Now, I know this is random, but I just remembered it. Each pistol that we've had, one player in particular has gotten 3 every time, right? For them to win that. So Magic got his 3K, Rush got his 3K, Junior got his 3K
1 round.
And then who else? Who else got a 3K? I think it was Tabin.
Yeah, I think you were right.
Got some pistol demons on these teams.
And these players slowly working towards the ramp. And on the other side, it's going to be Rush gone in a flash. Left on 14 HP. Another bomb plant going to be free. And I'm not going to lie. Chill Guys are picking up where they left off. Every bomb site feels like it is literally open season anytime Chill Guys is pushing in. And I don't know. Like to your point, I don't know what we're going to see out of Nouns, but if they can't turn this around and like really get on the front foot early in this game, once Chill Guys gets a lead and they get confident, those guys, they look like they're hacking. So I don't know what Nouns is going to do if they're unable to take this first gun round, because these games are just tending to get out of hand in a flash.
And it seems like they're going to abuse that A site, because it is one of the easiest sites to attack in the game of Counter-Strike. And right now, I mean, they pretty much have the formula. We have Evan lurking towards B, taking out Peeping, and then it's the free bomb site. Poor Rush didn't even stand a chance. They creep up on him and just take him out with ease.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how Junior plays once he finally gets the op. But the money just not looking good on the side of Nouns Esports. As you can see, they're just going to basically have to hope that Junior can get some tags with that scout. But I mean, this should be another clean round coming in from the Chill Guys. And you can see that they're looking to switch it up just a little bit. Still putting the player
thought about
long.
it for a second there. I don't know if you saw that. He's about to run down suicide. Yeah. He said, oh, hold on.
He said, hold up, wait a minute. They got Junior over there. We're going to be a little bit careful. It seems like they just value their lives a little bit more than Nouns. They're really taking their time into these rounds.
Yeah, look at the setup towards upper B here. Evan should find an easy kill right now. Oh, but they keep getting Peeping. He's getting these ghost shots off. And I don't know how he's doing it.
Yeah, actually, I have no clue where that ding came from. But on the other side of the map, just kill after kill coming from the side of the Chill Guys. And right now, no answer. This round should be as easy as Sunday morning. Just cleaning up eco frags. 5v2 scenario, but there is a fair amount of damage done here, Hollow. Excuse the voice crack.
No, you're fine. But we do have Junior over here on this A site, and they gotta know. Bomb's still down to spawn. They have 40 seconds remaining, but they're gonna come back over to this A site, which is kind of crazy. They do have the utility to. Oh my god, I didn't realize how much utility they still had. Yeah, they should flash him off this angle. Junior might get one, but he should get traded pretty easily here.
They don't really have a flash to get him off the angle, but Junior misses the first shot anyway. And Merle slowly crawling his way down mid. Junior with a beautiful kill on the first. And they're going to have to get him off this angle. A little damage done, but lost. If that guy
taking heads
in the microwave. You ever play NBA 2K when you get the little flame symbol around you? Bro's got the entire bro, he's got the entire George Foreman grill. He is that on fire. Bro is in fuego right now and picking up right where he left off. And I'm going to be honest with you. This is the round. This is Junior on the op. This is Nouns spending everything they can to get back into this game. And if this round goes sideways, it's not going to be looking too good.
And a lot of like utility already used from Nouns coming in. And we're only, 15 seconds in, and we have one smoke remaining, and everything else is pretty much almost gone besides a few flashes and two mollies.
Yeah, a lot of utility still used. Junior's still working mid, but I mean, the entire side of Chill Guys, they have a full set of everything. They can flash him off this angle. Oh, and he misses it. He sees the ear.
And he stays.
He stayed in the same spot.
I think he DC'd. He had to have DC'd.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, because there's no way he sits there still.
There's no. Bro, stayed in the same angle.
I understand confidence, but it's like, oh, he missed. He's not going to peek it again. There's no way.
He's not going to give me again.
If that's the case, that's truly disrespectful.
And I love this play that's coming out of Nouns. They're going to molly him out of the car, make it seem like they're leaving, and then they're going to slowly walk their way up. And it's going to be a free kill coming in from Merle. He spots another, but CJ there to clean him up, and Junior doing what he does best. He even gets a collateral.
Exactly what we needed from Junior coming into this, and tabbing Galil in hand. There's no possible way he can win this round unless he just hits some insane shots with that Galil. Oh, upgrades to the AK.
I mean, and this is
20 seconds remaining, and he's probably going to go save.
And this is what we expected to see out of Junior on this map. We expected him to turn up. Right now, leading the team in kills, gets the collat there, picks up 2 or 3 on the round. I think it's the second. But
I was gonna say, it seems like the sleeping giant is starting to wake up, though. So this is nice to see from Junior. This is definitely an op map, and if they just let him move around, find his picks, now this should be a comfortable win for them.
You know what's crazy? This I don't understand why they didn't just do this with him on Ancient. Just let him move around. You know, he's the guy. Yeah. He's a player where you just got to get him in positions where he can just make plays and you play around him. Let him jump between sites, find a pick or two, move around. He started in mid this time, gets the pick, moves back towards the A bomb site, finds 2 more. That's the way he should be playing. And if he can play like this, I think he can crush this map.
Yeah, like honestly, I didn't understand that too, especially on Ancient, where you could really move around like it is Dust2, because you can pick down mid, you can pick towards A, but they had him hard locked on that A site for some reason.
Yeah, it just seemed like they had a way of playing and they didn't want to deviate from it on that Ancient matchup, but they get around here. Great way to start it off. Now they just have to build some momentum. We're going to see Tabin on the op for the first time as well. So a full buy coming out from the side of Chill Guys. And they're going to be confident going into this round, working up the catwalk again. They're going to be met by 3 players there. Just trying to take space. Cryptic going to be completely prepared for this.
I don't know if you've seen how like Chill Guys, how they're getting cat control. They're going through B tunnels to get that early control, put presence there, and then they come up cat from lower. I don't think I've really seen anybody early on at least run up cat, which I kind of actually like how they're playing this.
Yeah, it truly seems like they're trying to make it very difficult on Junior to get any opportunities to use that op. They're trying to keep the boomstick out of the game as much as possible. Even throwing some fakes, a fake mid to B is going to give them an isolated site here if they can get the pop flash in. There's only going to be one guy here to compete and fight against this, and they're lining up the flashes, the smokes, everything going to come through. Doesn't hit either player, and the first one going to be free, but Cryptic can only find one there. Things are going to start to get a little bit difficult as these players slowly peer up towards the bomb site. And I don't know. There's going to have to be some level of retake taken. They still do have long control, but the big problem is right now CJ is out of the round. I mean, excuse me, Junior's out of the round, and he's the guy on the op for them.
And so much utility coming in from Chill Guys still. And Evan not moving a muscle on this angle. He has no reason to. He pretty much has full cat control for his team, and this should honestly be a save coming in from the CTs because it doesn't really look like a way for them to get back in.
Yeah, it feels almost improbable that they'd be able to find the kills at this late stage. One kill coming in. CJ goes down and so does Peeping. And Junior is absolutely trapped. He's stuck in CT. He can't find anywhere to go. And it's going to be another round to the Chill Guys.
It's like they just set a little trap for Nouns to walk into. And once that first guy falls long, everybody else just gets crushed in. Evan swings through mid, takes out Junior, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah, and it felt like Nouns was a bit indecisive on that retake. You either go very early or you don't go at all. And it came back to haunt them. Their money is in absolute shambles. Unable to get enough of an impact out of that op on Junior from the previous round to be able to sustain something. And now they're looking at the long haul. A double save going to have to come in. And they're looking to give up 5 or 6 rounds before we even get to the halfway point of this half.
And Merle he heard all that information. He decided not to go in tunnels this round. He heard all of them run through tunnels, and he basically has all the information for his team, but they're going to go ahead and hit towards A. Oh, Evan taking a lot of damage from that MP9, and all the CTs are here. Peeping, taking out one on Lost.
And I wonder if they're going to take the information here and just decide to rotate off. And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. Very smart play because it's almost improbable to think that they're going to be able to get out of that, but Merle is just farming right now. And now
really
a 2-on-1
situation
situation
right there. Some nasty shots coming in from him, playing the long range game with the AK, and CJ with that lone MP9. This gun can work magic, but I don't know if it's going to work out for him here.
Yeah, and he tries to get anything going with that MP9, and it's just not going to happen. Another kill coming in from Magic. And Chill Guys, man, were they underdogs coming in today? Absolutely, but showing up and showing out. They take another round here, 5-1, and you just look at the money on Nouns. You know, it just does not look good. It doesn't look like something that you can build a sustainable CT side on, and they're pretty much just gonna be able to get the op out, but very limited utility. And I mean, they need a huge round coming in from Junior. It's about the only way they're gonna get back in this one.
You know, Chill Guys, they're playing like they're mad that they had to give up 3 rounds towards the end of that game. Ooh, Junior finds Magic towards lower and Peeping. He's going to take this space. They should have all the information on the row right here.
Yeah, I mean, I love the space that they took there. This is the first time we've really seen Nouns get aggressive and take space up towards mid, but they've been giving up long the entire game. So this point has kind of hurt them. Again, the A-bomb site has been open season for the Chill Guys, but Nouns finally getting some momentum, being able to take a round in the early stages. I mean, excuse me, take some space in the early stages, but just like that, Peeping gets another one, a little bit of momentum going back to the side of Nouns, and now all the work left to do on the side of the Chill Guys.
And this is exactly what they needed. They put Junior towards short, and he managed to find one, and Peeping staying in that lower position, completely cutting off rotations, and he finds another one too. Love to see it. The flash comes in. CJ trades one back, Peeping off cat, finds another.
Yeah, I mean, the spray is coming in a huge round coming out of Nouns. Being able to get that second CT-sided round and keep 4 players alive potentially, it's gonna bode well for their economy. And Tabin, CS timing at its finest. Is he gonna be able to find anything here? They're gonna hear that scope in, nades and pretty much everything galore just to spam him out. I think he's just trying to take as many with him as he can.
Yeah, but they're gonna let him like do this, right? They're gonna try to like kill him after time. Ooh,
I don't think they're gonna let him kill him after time.
Wings. But all in all, the amazing round from Nouns coming in there. They actually took space. They put Junior in an actually really good spot for him, and I like to see him do it again.
Yeah, I mean, very solid round. I love how they took space in lower. I think that, you know, that's something that they can continue to build momentum on. And on top of that, now we're looking at a very interesting economy and a timeout coming in from Chill Guys. And I love this timeout because basically what this says is, hey, we know we have a solid lead. We know that this team is dangerous. They have money. They have utility. They have a double op setup. We don't want to let this game get away from us. We want to be able to close the door, get 7-8 rounds out of this half, and go into our CT side with a fair amount of momentum.
Now, have you seen Peeping Op?
I've never seen him use anything but a rifle, but maybe he's going to show us something here. I mean, he's a talented player. Don't get me wrong. The op is always hit or miss. And then if you get a double op, it's even more hit or miss because the right type of a rush and that op is pretty much a sitting duck. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they play the op and where they're going to see the most effectiveness out of it.
It looks like they're going to leave him towards long, maybe hit the rotate, but no, they're going to commit to this.
And it looks like everybody going to be working back towards upper. Going to be one player here to stop this push. He kind of has an inclination. The flashes are going to come in, but he is completely flashed off the angle too. Sprays coming in, and oh, he's shooting his own teammate.
Shooting his teammate.
And still finds a way to pick up a player there.
Peeping, dunking a nade off Evan's skull.
Yeah, he picks up his own teammate, and he picks up a fine nade. And ironically, this is still quite doable. 4v2, the flank is coming in, and I think we're going to see Tabin try to get a little bit aggressive here. And they know they don't have that long control, which is very risky. As you're going to see Rush start working out towards long. 4v1 sprays coming in. Another big round for Nouns.
Yeah, I think Evan needed to be put down because him trying to spray his teammate down out of pure panic was actually insane.
Yeah, bro, I think bro legitimately had a panic attack in the round. But I think we got the funniest moment of the day. Watching the nade go straight off the noggin was quite hilarious.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
That was NACS at its finest. Beautiful nade. Kobe would have been proud. Steph Curry, definitely Steph Curry-esque. And now, the economy looking very good on the side of Nouns. This is what you want to see if you're a Nouns fan. And on the side of Chill Guys, the absolute opposite. They have no money. They're absolutely broke.
Yeah, it looks like they only managed to force a few pistols and a scout. And Tabin, he needs to make this thing work. Got to find something. Maybe challenge Junior towards mid. Ooh, actually, that's Peeping. The second op getting the kill towards top mid.
Second op coming in clutch. They love sitting on that angle right in the middle. Let's see if they can get something out of it.
Lesson.
Zooming in.
Peeping really playing with fire right now. Jumping these angles against pistols. You know what? Let me be quiet.
This is the best we've seen Nouns all day. It looks like they're finally starting to pick it up. It's finally starting to find something here and get a little bit of momentum, even though they are still down on the scoreboard. Sometimes all you need is a couple of rounds. And on that A stream, Boss taking the first map in overtime against Energy. For all of those Boss fans out there, 16-14 on Anubis, just to give you a heads up of what's happening around the ESL Season 49 League. But a slow and methodical approach, even though they don't have much on the side of Chill, they're still taking their time and trying to work themselves
Did I hear
into
that correctly?
something.
Did Boss win that game?
Boss won the game 16-14 against Energy.
Wow, what a comeback.
Oh, but can Junior get away with this op? Spray's coming in, and he actually cannot hit the shots. And the bomb plants, they're going to get a bomb plant here, which is something we were not expecting.
And Magic pops another one. Man did not go down without a fight.
That was a very difficult round.
Which is kind of insane. I feel like they lost too many guns that they didn't really need to lose there, but they do manage to save both ops. And their economy is still great. So they have everything they need going into this next one. And they're looking to take the lead here, or at least tie it up.
I mean, it's a huge round. The economy is pretty solid on the side of Nouns. Of course, you don't want to lose. They still don't have a ton of money if they lose this round because of their loss bonus. But on the side of Chill Guys, you take this round, you're going to get at least one more save round out of Nouns before the end of the half. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they're able to do to close this one out. No long presence coming out of Chill Guys. But look at that upper push. Look at Nouns getting aggressive and taking space and finding one. And there is going to be no trade, no refrag. And that's what you kind of want to see out of this team. Go in, take some space, get some information, and use it to your advantage to get man advantages.
Magic here, CJ runs away, and it looked like he was going to go for that peek towards B, not really realizing that there's an op still here. But he does back up. They're going to take this cat control here.
Cat
Similar to
control
what they did in
confirmed.
the previous ones.
And they've loved playing that A and cat position, and it looks like Nouns kind of got a read on it, and they're starting to put more presence there. This nade, if it can do any damage, which it really doesn't, it's unlucky to not hit anybody.
Gotta really love those 6 damage HE grenades.
Yes. Those 6 damage HE grenades really do a lot of world of hurt. The question is, are they going to be expecting these players here? I mean, they're running into a stack, and Nouns absolutely ready for this one. Sprays coming in, 24 seconds left. Literally nothing happening right now. Another one going to go on the side of Lost, but still a 3-on-2 scenario. And Lost trying to take proper space with players interloping all around him just to get the bomb down with 9 seconds left. And a player working up cat behind them. They're going to have to find a kill. They're going to have to find space. The smoke's going to give them just enough time to be able to move into a different position, but still a lot of work left to be done if they're going to be able to get this one. Oh my goodness. And a beautiful play from Peeping. He finds 2 with the 5-7. And we got ourselves a ball game, folks.
I know Peeping's just sitting there like, boys, what's going on? Fine, I guess I'll do it myself. Comes in. I'm surprised they let him get the bomb plant with 7 seconds on the clock. I assumed somebody would run at them, but Peeping coming in, showing us how it's done. 11-6 coming into this game.
We're getting a good game. I mean, also you got to give a lot of credit to Chill Guys. They're getting the plants down in these rounds so they can keep buying into the rounds and making it very difficult. You know, Peeping and Junior still on the double op. It's been working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's what they're doing here.
Which I'm waiting for that adaption to come in from Nouns, because it seemed like, oh, we got a fast A-long rush here coming in from Chill Guys. They get the space and then they just slow it down.
And
bleed out as much
Chill
utility as they
Guys,
possibly can.
This is when they've been at their best, when they're able to just push up long, take space, get the smokes out, make it difficult on the oppers. And now, I mean, Junior's relegated to giving up the entire site. The spray going to come in, and he does find one, but a lot of space here. Oh, and Lost finds 2. A spray coming in. Unable to find anything around the smokes. Bullets raining all around the players, and Tabit gets one through the smoke.
The shots that these guys are hitting Lost, man. He's just on fire.
Yeah, absolutely majestic shots through the smokes. It doesn't matter. They have X-ray vision. They're like Iron Man and Doctor Strange built into one. That's a huge round. I mean, of course, Hound's going to be able to buy into this last round of the half, but not the best buy going to come out. They're not going to be able to pull that double op setup, but they are going to have enough to be able to get a full buy-in.
You know, I'm surprised that Lost have gone for anything other than A, because their takes on this A site have just been aggressive and strong.
Yeah, and Lost just has continued to be an impact player. 11 kills already, leading the ADR on the side of Chill Guys. On the other end, we're seeing your star player, Hollow, Peeping, 119 ADR, also on the identical amount of kills, and giving us a really strong matchup of players here to go back and forth with.
Oh, and he's going to take this mid control here. Taking lower, but it looks like Chill Guys, they're just going to rinse and repeat.
Yeah, a lot of mid control being taken. The problem you have with that is, I guess they tried to retake mid, but Junior's going to be waiting, and he finds exactly what he's looking for. Like a Black Widow catching a fly in its spider trap. Right in the web. He gets one and gets out. Wraps him up in a bow and takes him off the server.
Which I'm trying to figure out what they had planned for this round, because it seems like they were doing the same thing, but then they decided to fall back, and Junior sitting there ready and waiting, and Lost Man takes off Peeping's head. It seems like he's just ready for every single angle. And they're going to speed up off this rush.
They really did renege on going out A long, and now they're going to be taking space. But a 1-for-1 trade, you're going to take that all day of the week, and you even have a lurker in mid. I don't think anybody's going to be ready for that lurker. Oh, man, and another whiff shot, but the lurk goes down in mid now in 3-on-2 scenario. Bomb plan is going to get put down, but it is so hard to retake on this bomb site, especially in various scenarios. They do have the long flank coming in, but who's going to get aggressive first? And there it is. That's the aggression we talk about from Magic. He goes up and finds a pick and tab, and also finds another spray coming in, and that's going to be your half. Chill Guys picking up right where they left off on Ancient. They're going to take the half 7-5 Hollow.
Some insane shots coming in from Chill Guys too.
Yeah, I mean, they just... I'm so surprised that this team has looked this meticulous. And if you would have told me this is the way they were going to play before, I'd say, man, this has got to be one of the top teams in Pro League, right? But we're going to go to a quick halftime break, see if Nouns can bring out the magic in the second half. We'll be right back, guys. 7-5 score line. Chill Guys on top.
I pack my suitcase, headed out the door, I keep my shoes laced. 2,000 miles away from home, a couple dollars in my pocket, never stopped the boy before. I load my bags and hit the road.
Miles past, turning back, found my track, face the fact, she a cold one. Never gonna settle for none, stay up every night till I won. Don't want a slow rise now, I'm confident opulence isn't a long ride out. When I look back now, I'm astounded. A quiet boy from old age, but always felt the world was a stage, yeah. I celebrate one last late night, my old life, a stage.
I pack my suitcase, headed out the door, I keep my shoes laced. 2,000 miles away from home, a couple dollars in my pocket, never stopped the boy before. I load my bags and hit the road.
I'm headed to LA.
Miles, throw it on the dash. Shit, 10,000 hours, can't let them pass. Yeah, well, I was putting time in, you was pulled up wildin'. You always had shit to say, now when I see you, it's silence. Thought I'd have a Grammy by 25. Commas after commas next to dollar sign, yeah. Remind myself why I'm living this life. Look at all the late nights, it'll all come in due time, yeah.
Made for the fight, for the pain and the climb, tied to the life I chose. Stay through the night, another day.
All right, Hollow, we are back for the second half. What can Nouns do? They're on the T side. This is their map pick. They are 3-0 on this map in Pro League. What do you think? You think they're going to be able to give us something in the second half to look forward to?
Unlike Ancient, they're not down all the way. It's only 2 rounds, so they definitely could do this. They just need to start strong here with this pistol, and they're just going to try to send it out B. It looks like, oh wait, no, they're taking it nice and slow. But Evan, up close and personal with these dual Berettas, and Tabin taking out Cryptic. Where was that at? Lower tunnels?
All I can say is Chill Guys got some shooters, bro. They got some
really
absolute
do.
shooters.
They're not scared to take these fights, and you got to love it.
And look at Merle coming in. It's easy as Sunday morning, easy as you like. Picks up another one, shutting Peeping off the server. Now with 5v3. and all the work to do for Nouns.
Peeping in his head probably thinks that he has to go above and beyond for his team right now, but then he ends up giving up a pick towards mid that they didn't really need to give up right now, and they're going to get spotted right here. Rush does see him on the corner. They're just going to fall off, and they're going to be ready for this 3-man setup here. And Magic taking out one, finds a second, almost gets the third. CJ fighting for his life, gets the kill, and he's going to try to go for this bomb plant.
He should be able to get the bomb down relatively easy, but within seconds, they're going to be converging on him from all angles. So we're going to have to see if he can hit some shots that... Oh, he finds the first. We got to get on board with CJ's POV here. Can he find these next two? And no, he cannot. It's going to be Merle. And they've just continued to shut out Nouns. It's been everything chill, guys. And they're going to take another pistol.
Man, I don't know what else to say about these guys. They're just hitting every single shot right now. And Nouns, they definitely needed that to ease the pain a little bit, but it's definitely still doable. I want to see what made them 3-0 to start off, and Junior's going to buy that scout, forcing it straight up, and is anybody else going to buy up here? Oh,
I mean, this is kind of reminiscent of that ancient
AK.
This is kind of reminiscent of that ancient match that we saw, where we just saw, Nouns losing pistol rounds, and then they start force buying into these rounds to try to make something happen. This is risky because if they lose this round, not only is their money going to be very bad, but they're going to have to double. They're not going to have the money to be able to go into the next round and put in a decent buy. They're going to probably be on a double, or at least 2 back-to-back, really one bad buy, and then just a somewhat decent buy, just to try to get something going.
They're going to take their time in Lost. He's already taken mid doors. Not mid doors, A doors, and they have all this control right now. And right now, it's not looking great coming in for Nouns, and they're going to try to get the space back. And Rush, he's going to have to fight Lost here.
Yeah, Lost has so much space, so much opportunity. He's just in the perfect position, right? Once you get that space, especially with the MP9, there's not much movement. You don't really got to do too much. You just kind of just hold the angle and you see what happens. And with all that information, he knows that it's going to be very little resistance there. Cat's open, and just a really solid setup coming in from Chill Guy, not giving much of any space or opportunity on the side of Nouns to get up Cat.
They're not playing close for these Tech 9s to do any work, and the only person that's playing close is Lost against Rush with this Tech 9, but he has an MP9 in hand, and this should be an easy fight for him.
And he can continue to draw out these rounds. He doesn't even have to give Rush a sense of where he is or where he's located. He can continue to slowly let the game play out, slowly let himself get into this action. It looks like he's going to take a little bit of information, but every single time he's so meticulous in his approach to peak and then back up and not be over peaked. And Lost finally wins that battle with Rush. We've been waiting for about a minute for it to happen, and no bomb plant's going to even come out. And if they kill these guys after time, which I think they might go for, did he get any money for that?
I think he lived. I think he died. Let's see.
Right before he died. He must have died like a second before.
Who was that, Junior? Yeah, I don't think Junior got any money. I think he died.
Oh my gosh, he didn't get any money.
And they took their sweet time getting up to site because they sent that execute at 19 seconds and they had no control going into that.
Yeah, they just don't look. They don't look good at all this game. And I mean, Junior's your opper. Good luck getting an op. This is a complete double save here. So they're going to have to give up 11-5 before they even see another gun round. Well, actually, no, it'll be 11-5 because with how low their money is, it looks like they forced armor and pistols. They're just going to run straight into the bug zapper, the spray coming in from Tabin.
They're just going to get farmed here. Lost is going to eat these every day of the week.
Look at all these RWS just going by the way of Nouns. And a really rough spray coming in from Merle. Just trying to find a way to clean it up. And there is the reinforcement, 10-5.
Merle popping Evan in the back of the head. CJ fighting for his life, managing to pull back too. So keeping their money fairly honest here.
That's what we
this
said.
Round going forward, bro. It's actually going to be another save round. You're right.
We're seeing an identical score line to what we saw on Ancient, but a lot of these rounds are self-inflicted wounds that are just Nouns forcing into rounds and to the point, they've won a lot of pro league matches so far this season, so they can afford to have some losses, but these are losses that just feel like they're self-inflicted. And Tabin with a beautiful shot.
They're not giving them a chance to breathe right now. Cryptic going down towards suicide. Nobody even spotting him. Tabin a nice easy kill. But thankfully, this is only an eco round, and definitely they need to make something to work here. Need to do a little bit more damage. And ooh, nice little nade onto peeping.
And he takes a little damage on top of it, just trying to find a spot with that scout to just do a little bit of anything. But yeah, it's just been going from bad to worse for these guys. So I mean, with that said, they're gonna have 2 gun rounds to potentially come back into this after this round. But you just look at the executes coming out of the Chill guys, the way they've been able to slowly work these rounds out. And look, he finds a free kill there, gets all the information on the mid to B split.
I know CJ's probably screaming, "Why me?" You let everybody walk by. You just had to get me.
Yeah, they might be a little bit on tilt radar now. We might have to get the tiltometer and see how far they're tilting and at what degree. It's probably passing a 90 degree. I'd call it an obtuse angle at this point. But the tilt meter is strong with this one. 10-5, 29 seconds left, and another very slow paced round where if they don't go die or get a bomb plant, they're going to be regretting ending this round with very limited money. And I don't think Chill Guy is going to be in any position where they're not going to be forced to go for those kills. You're going to kind of like force them to come peek.
And they're doing it again. They're just wasting so much time to even get close to these sites before they make an attempt.
They got to go die. They can't stay alive. I mean, they did that previously with Junior. And I mean, we've seen 4 T-sided rounds from Nouns Sports. And this is the first time we're seeing the op in Junior's hands. So these slow executes on eco rounds just have not been working for Nouns. And I mean, this is all or nothing right here, Hollow.
Yeah, we might be looking at a mirrored scoreline.
I think what was the last game? 13-6 or 13-7? I think it was 13-6.
13-6. And it's getting dangerously close to it again.
And Tabin has just been playing a masterful game on that AWP on the CT side. Now, for all the marbles, Chill Guy has the chance to take both best of ones tonight against Nouns. And Merle playing very close to the door. And Tabin opening the round up. An arrow to the dome. But that arrow comes in a high caliber sniper rifle.
And Evan finding CJ through the smoke. Top B, man. They're not having any luck towards this round. And Magic dinking up one.
Oh.
Cryptic dropped. Peeping, managing to find another for his team. Finds a second. Finds a third.
Wow,
Peeping,
he really
trying to put his
some work.
team on his back right now, but it's not enough. It's not enough, and that's going to be match point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting more out of Rush. We're talking about a guy where you want to see him be able to put in a little bit better performance than a 4-14, but the whole team just unable to click on all cylinders, and I think a lot of it has to do with maybe just the lack of structure. They haven't looked too structured, whereas on the other side, Chill Guys has been playing a very structured outing on both maps. They look identical. They've looked like a team. They played like a team. And now one round went away from being able to take both matches in this double header between Nouns and the Chill Guys.
Okay. Actually, something was just pointing out to me in chat. CJ isn't actually a part of the active roster. He's just filling in.
Oh,
that's what I was trying to think of, because I was like, it wasn't Infinite on this team, so Infinite's supposed to be here. CJ is the fill-in. Thank you for letting us know in chat.
Yeah, that's I wish I would have known that information beforehand. We probably should do a little bit more research on this game. But yeah, I mean, in general, we've seen Nouns teams, and normally Nouns teams are very methodical. But to your point, I mean, when you have a game where you're playing with a fill-in, it can kind of throw things off completely from both sides. And Rush trying to make his way up the ramp, but Tabin's going to be waiting on the other side for pretty much any player that does escape. Lost gets 2. And CJ trying to do everything he can, but the long flank comes in, and now it's a 4v1. And Chill Guys with a dominating performance, 13-5 on Dust 2.
Oh my god, their pictures get me every time.
You see the one at the end I think that was Sting.
Oh man, Chill Guys coming in, proving a point, completely